Hey everybody, this is GC. For being more than half a year in the Fanime community, it has been a very interesting and great ride for me to be in. And to show my gratitude, I want to make a tutorial on how to create a visual novel style Fanime. This is probably for people who are insecure about their animation and or people who are waiting for their voice actors to turn in their lines or having trouble with the animation. Or people who can't fully admit that they're lazy, like me. But anyways, these are the steps on how to create a visual novel style Fanime. Step 1. Story and scripting. Unless you plan to make your series episodic and have multiple writers, you most likely want to set the story before jumping into the production. It's probably best that way. And the way you write the story could be anything you want, as long as it's not offensive. And when I mean offensive, I mean Seth MacFarlane offensive. Step 2. Character concept art. Unless you want to use characters that you have made a long time ago, you most likely need to create a concept art for your Fanime's characters. This may sound a little bit hypocritical coming from me because I didn't really follow this step when I was in the production of Carefluffs, and I kinda got lucky with penalty all about. But other than my scapey past, you most likely need to create concept arts. Heck, I should follow this step more often. Step 3. Creating the character sprites. Now that you got the concept art done, it's time to go into production of the character sprites. Before you have to though, I highly advise that you would use the following art programs: Paint Tool Sai, Fire Alpaca, Photoshop, or GIMP. These programs have layers, so you may have to use them for the eyes, eyebrows, mouth, and the body. And if your character have noses, make sure that nose is sticking to the body. Also, extras are accepted like blushing, tears, and sweat drops, and all the other good stuff. You may use programs like MS Paint or Inkscape, but make sure you use the other programs I've mentioned for these things, so then everything will go well, you know what I'm saying? Also, save the sprite as a project file, so then everything will go well. And you do the thing where you show each emotion one by one, and then for each emotion you save as ping. As we all know, JPEGs are not allowed. Also, make sure that you create backgrounds as well, and thereby a 16:9 ratio. Step 4. Creating the frames. Now that you got all that done, now it's time to create your VN frames. You're gonna have to make sure that the character is in the same exact position when adding a different sprite. That is, unless you want to imply that they're moving or want to create a silly moment. So, unless your Fanime is text only, make sure that the frames fit better with your voice actor's lines, you know what I'm saying? Also, computer graphics or CG frames can help. In a regular visual novel, CGs are still images that are made to appear when certain scenes happen. These images are best used to convey events that cannot be shown by simply moving the character sprites. So there is a fair chance that you could still draw. Still feeling insecure about that? That's okay. All you need to do is ask a good friend to draw these CG scenes for you while you can still do the VN frames. Don't ask people you don't know to do these things for you. It would not get a yes. Trust me. And if you're like me who still uses Windows Movie Maker or iMovie if you're on a Mac, though I heard that that's even better than Windows Movie Maker, you're going to have to save the frames as ping frame by frame. When it comes to video editing, you're gonna have to watch these guidelines in order to get around to doing the video editing. But I will say this, unless you want to do lip syncing, I'm pretty sure that doing visual novel style frames are much easier than doing the regular Fanime frames when it comes to video editing. Congratulations of making a visual novel style Fanime! I hope this really helps out since I haven't gotten into full details about this whole thing. But if you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below in the video. I'll see you guys around.